I now come to the part that I've been waiting for a long time, where I get to talk about my beautiful wife, Nick. Myself and everyone else in this room think you look absolutely stunning today. Nick is beautiful in every sense of the word, not just on the outside, but on the inside too. Her support, love, and ultimately patience got me through the hardest period in my life fairly recently. Started off by my poor mum passing away, my career then falling apart, and me hitting the self-destruct button. I started to slip away in depression. Nick, no doubt, saw the worst of me during this time, as she bore the brunt of my pain and frustration. But she stood by me, and without her being there for me every step of the way, I genuinely don't know what would have happened to me. I asked her recently why she stayed with me during this time, and her response was, "Because I believed in you even when you didn't believe in yourself." If anyone in this room knows anyone like this, I'll offer you one piece of advice. Marry them.
I don't think I can describe how much you mean to me, but I'll try to give it a shot now, and in my speech later. You're my everything, my best friend, my rock. Without you, I'd be nothing. Oh, the best thing I will ever see in my life will be you walking towards me soon, and I will cherish that moment for the rest of my life. I feel completely honoured and privileged that I get to spend my life with you, and whatever the future brings, we'll do it together. I love you with all my heart. Your soon-to-be hubby, Jonny.
I've had a card from my dear son who's just got married, and I need to read it out to you because it's the nicest thing he's ever written to me, isn't it? So here it goes. It says, "To Dad, thank you for everything you've done for me throughout my life. You'll be glad to know that there's finally someone else to look after me now. I just wish Mum could be here today to see this, but I know that she's up there and she'll have a front row seat." Isn't that nice? Anyway, that leads me on to really what I wanted to say. 5 years ago, I made a promise to Jonny's mum, and she said, "There's 3 things I want you to do. Firstly, I want you to look after my little dog." Well, I've done that. Monkey's still alive. Secondly, to keep the family together. Well, that's work in progress, but I'm working on that one. And thirdly, to toast Nicola and Jonny on their wedding day. So it's my great pleasure at this moment in time to propose this toast to Nick and John. And it is, may you have a lifetime together full of happiness and excitement. And don't hang about because Hilary wants some grandkids. To Nick and John.
How Nick and I met. It was essentially a setup instigated by my mum with the cooperation of Hilary. Mum absolutely adored Nick, she really did. And I know if she's looking down today, she'll have the biggest smile on her face and nothing but pride in her heart. Little did I know that for months before Nick and I met, Mum was pestering her to come round for dinner and meet me. Never taking no for an answer, she finally wore Nick down, and she reluctantly agreed, accompanied by her parents, just in case I turned out to be a hobbit. On that fateful day, Tuesday the 16th of October 2007, Mum told me that the Ifes were coming for dinner with their daughter Nick. She took one look at me and said, "Go and sharpen yourself up." So with that, I took myself upstairs, put half a tub of wax in my hair, and donned my trusty skin-tight yellow Abercrombie t-shirt. With a head full of highlights and a skin-tight yellow t-shirt, I don't know how the hell we made it here today. But during dinner, Nick was sitting opposite me, and I was amazed and doing my absolute best not to get caught staring at her. mainly because the future mother-in-law was sitting next to me giving me the once-over. But every now and then I'd catch a lucky glimpse of Nick's eyes and she'd smile at me. And I knew from that moment that I had to give it a shot and pursue this lovely girl. But without Mum putting in the hard yards for me, we may never be here today because no doubt I would have messed it up on my own. That day set in motion our amazing journey together, all thanks to a very well planned out setup. So ladies and gentlemen, if I could ask you all to please be upstanding once again and join me in a toast to the event that ultimately got us here today, the setup.